Hi, my name is Lee Pemberton and I have been investing in serviced apartments and hotels for the past 20 years. I absolutely love this business. I'm totally passionate about hospitality and about finding the right types of properties to be able to accommodate guests. Now, don't get me wrong, 20 years in this business has been really hard work, but I'm still as passionate today now as what I was 20 years ago. And the reason for that is quite simple. I have learned so much. I've had a huge amount of challenges. I've made thousands of mistakes over the past 20 years. And I'm at the stage now where we've created a number of really successful businesses, and I've been able to help a number of successful people, operators, investors along the way to create a really great service accommodation business for them as well. And now I want to be able to help you. So if this is of interest to you, please continue to listen, because I'm going to break this down for you and give you the opportunity to be able to work with me, as I have now developed a 5-step methodology for creating a successful and scalable serviced accommodation and hotel business. It's quite simple. We break the 5 steps down. We need to focus initially on the research and go right back to basics. What type of guest are we accommodating? Let's really understand that together. Step number 2 is making sure that we've got the right property to accommodate those types of guests. Now, whether you own a property, whether you own a hotel, whether you own a block of apartments, or whether you're looking at offering a rent-to-rent type model where you're leasing properties off of landlords and using those as service accommodation. These are all models that I've worked with over the last 20 years to build my service accommodation business. And we will look at that together. And step number 3 is then focusing in, once we understand the guests and we understand our property, is making sure we get those guests to come in and stay in our property. So the marketing is absolutely key. And I'm not just talking here about Airbnb or Booking.com. You know, I'm talking about really getting in locally and making sure you're picking up that direct business that comes in and stays with you. Because every pound that you can save from not having to give out commission to Booking.com is going straight onto your bottom line. So I'm really encourage you to focus on bringing in the direct business as much as you possibly can, and I will help you do that. And step number 4 is focusing on the operational side of your business. So we want to make sure that the business is really systemized. You know, I learned many years ago that you don't want to be doing everything yourself. You want to create really good systems, get those systems in place, tweak them, really get them working, and then you bring in a really good team to help you run those systems for you, which then alleviates your time to be able to focus on developing the business as a whole. And that brings me on to step number 5, which is focusing on finance. Now, not just finance and making sure that you're making a profit, but also making sure that you are hitting your KPIs, your key performance indicators. So, you know, what's your occupancy level? How many bookings are coming in directly? And these are all things that we would work on together. So the mentoring program that I provide is based on 90 days. That's all we need to be working on together. Okay, let's focus on 90 days worth of really focused implementation on your strategy. We will work out your strategy together, we will plan it out together, and we will break it down into chunks over a 3-month period, and we will make sure that you achieve that throughout that time. We will have clear KPIs in place that we can measure that for you, and we would really focus in on your serviced accommodation or hotel business. Now, the great thing about my mentoring is that I do it from my home. I want to make it as personal as possible for you. So I have 8 chairs around my dining table, and that's it. Okay, we have a morning session and we have an afternoon session. And that's it, it's as simple as that. But the great thing is that you're going to come in with your specific strategy, and then you're going to have the person sitting next to you going to have their specific strategy. And the great thing is working in a really small group is that you get to know about everybody else's strategies, which could be other things that you want to know about as well. So it's a great way to leverage our knowledge and our time that we have together. I will also back that up with an online program. We have a closed Facebook group, a closed WhatsApp group, and I also provide a monthly questions and answers webinar for you as well, specifically for you. You are part of my inner circle, and I want to make sure that you get the absolute best from my time and my knowledge, and that's what I want to share with you. So if you're serious about your service accommodation business and you want to scale your business, then let's have a call. Let's make sure it's the right fit for both of us. It's a 3-month mentoring program. That's it. It's as simple as that, okay? And I can absolutely guarantee you, I will absolutely focus and make sure you build a really successful serviced accommodation business. So let's work together. I look forward to speaking to you and looking at how we can move forward from here. Thank you for listening.